Hey friend, welcome back to your mat. I'm Kendall, this is Yoga Strong, and today I will guide you through a balanced body, balanced mind flow. This flow will incorporate challenging balancing sequences that will sculpt your muscles, focus your mind, and deepen your practice. So when you're ready, meet me on your mats and we'll get started. So come to standing at the center of your mat and find your standing at attention pose, palms to heart center, ground down, pressing through all four corners of your feet, engaging and activating your legs. Draw your tailbone down, press your shoulders away from your ears, and gently close your eyes. Tuck your chin into your chest. Take a few rounds of breath here, grounding down and finding mindfulness at the start of class, knowing that we will be doing a lot of challenging balance work today. So let's find our point of focus. Take a deep inhale, open mouth exhale. One more breath in, exhale it out. Release your arms by your sides, blink your eyes open. Let's have a great class. Inhale, mountain pose. Grab your left wrist with your right palm. Reach up and over to the right and step your left foot behind your right foot. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Step your right foot behind your left. Inhale, back to center, one more on each side. Option to gaze up, challenging our balance right away. Inhale, center, exhale, twist, stretch. Inhale, center, bring your palms to your heart. Exhale, find a nice back bend, lift up, lift back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge forward at your hips. When your palms find the mat, shift your weight forward into the ball mounds of your feet. Place a gentle bend in your knees. Lift your tailbone up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Find your low lunge. Adjust your stance as needed. Root your left palm into the mat. Low lunge twist. Lift your right arm up. Exhale, take a bind. Inhale, lift. Exhale, circle your arm down to the mat and find your modified pyramid pose here. I like to flex my right foot towards my face because it really deepens the stretch along the back line of my right leg. Don't worry if your back heel is lifted. This is a modified pyramid variation. So the only thing you really need to focus on is the fact that your hips are square and you have length through your spine. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Transitioning into standing L, shift your weight forward, lift your left leg up and back behind you. Rather than standing splits where we're focusing on the lift in our left leg, we're really focused on having that 90-degree L shape here. So no need to drive your heel up, just keep your hips square. Rooting down through your standing foot, lifting up on your inner arch here. Transitioning to chair pose. Sweep your left foot to meet your right. Bend your knees a lot. Sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Chair pose. Sit your hips down. Draw your navel towards your spine. Press your shoulders away from your ears and rotate your pinkies in. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep your arms back. Draw your palms together. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale. exhale, forward fold. We'll repeat that on the left side. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Plant your right palm into the mat. Left arm lifts up for a low lunge twist. And find that bind. Sweep your arm up and around, moving into our modified pyramid pose. Again, flexing your toes towards your face if you did so on the other side to really deepen that stretch. I like to tent my fingertips here so I can focus and make sure that my spine is lengthened rather than rounding. Moving into that standing L, bend your left knee, launch off your left leg, and lift your right foot up and back behind you. Finding that 90-degree standing L shape. Spiraling your right inner thigh up and back, rooting down through your standing foot. Core is engaged. Right foot meets your left. Chair pose, sweep your arms up. Exhale, chair plane with airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. We'll find our standing L shape again, rooting down through your right leg, lifting your left heel up and back. Really find your focus here. We're moving into a tricky transition of standing Tadasana. Your right leg will remain your foundation. Place a gentle bend in your right knee. Sweep your left knee up to one leg Tadasana. Your left knee is in line with your hip. Your left heel is under your knee. Bring your palms to heart center. Find your point of focus. Take an inhale. Exhale, figure four pose. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Sit your hips down and back. Lift your shoulders up and back. And shift your weight into your heel. You should be able to lift all 5 toes off the mat here. Find that nice stretch through your left hip. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Moving into warrior 3 pose, gracefully shift your left leg back and bring your torso forward. Palms can remain at heart center. Rooting down through the ball mound of your right foot. Spiraling your left inner thigh up and back. Rooting down through all 4 corners of your standing foot, engaging your quadricep here. Gently bend your right knee, slowly lower your back heel to the mat for warrior 1. Stack your right knee over your right ankle, square your hips, press your shoulders away from your ears, rotate your pinkies in. Inhale, breath. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Stack your right knee over your ankle. Reach your arms confidently in opposite directions. Inhale, flip your palms, hinge your torso forward. Exhale, tick-tock your arms to 6 and 12 o'clock. Concentrating on reaching up more than you're focused on reaching down. So really activating and engaging our obliques here. Preparing to move into half moon pose. I like to put my left hand on my left hip, gaze about 2 feet in front of your right foot, and lightly place your right palm about 1 foot to 18 inches in front of your right foot. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Your arms are reaching in opposite directions. Gaze up towards your left palm for a balance challenge. And either point or flex your left foot. Just make sure it's activated. Gaze down at your right foot, bend your knee, and gracefully release into warrior two pose. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down to the mat. Your left foot will meet your right. And we'll repeat that series on the left side. Root down through your left leg. Find your standing L. Lift your right heel up and back. Preparing for that challenging transition, coming into our one leg Tadasana. So really find your point of focus, your mindfulness here. Take a gentle bend in your left knee. Bring your right knee up in line with your right hip. And your right heel is directly under your right knee. Palms come to heart center. Take a moment to reset here. Inhale. Exhale, figure four. Cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Sit your hips back and low. Palms come to heart center. Lift your shoulders up and roll them down your back. Flex your right foot. Option to press your right palm into your right knee to deepen the stretch. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Moving into warrior three, gracefully and with control, draw your right leg back behind you as you shift your torso forward. Keep your palms at heart center, engaging your core, snapping your belly button into your spine. Gaze down at the top of your mat. Bend your left knee. You know where we're going. Warrior one. Spiral your back heel down to the mat. Lift your arms overhead. Stack your left knee over your left ankle. Check in with your hips. Make sure they're square. Navel towards spine. Tailbone draws down. Inhale, breath. Exhale, warrior two pose. Stack your left knee over your left ankle. Draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. Inhale, flip your palms. Hinge your torso forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach up rather than reaching down. Engage and activate your obliques. Spiral your inner thigh back. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Gaze about 2 feet in front of your left foot and launch gracefully into your half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana. Rooting down firmly through all four corners of your standing foot. Lifting your right heel up and back, pointing or flexing your right foot, just as long as it's active. Stack your shoulders on top of each other. And prepare for the big transition of moving back into our warrior two. Bend your left knee a lot. Gently place your foot on the mat. Open your arms to a T. Whoop. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down to the mat. Right foot meets your left. Forward fold. Moving into the most challenging portion of class, where we will be stringing multiple complex balancing postures together. So just maintain your point of focus, keep breathing, and you'll be just fine. Find your standing L, lift your left leg up and back. Transitioning to one leg Tadasana, we've been here before. Bring your right hand to your right hip, find your peace fingers, and grasp for your left big toe. Extend your left heel out. If your foot lifted like mine did, drop it back in line with your hip.. Lift your left shoulder up and back. Extend your left leg out to the side. And bring your right arm out to gaze right for final expression. Come back to center, one leg Tadasana. Kick your left heel into your left glute. Grab for the inner arch of your left foot. Squeeze your knees and your inner thighs together. Your right palm faces forward. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick up, kick back. Release your torso towards the mat. Bring your right arm in line with your right shoulder. Drive your left hamstring up towards the ceiling. Inhale, one leg Tadasana with control. Exhale, Eagle Garudasana. Bring your left leg to wrap up and over your right leg. Your left arm wraps under your right arm. Squeezing all of your major joints together. Your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Sit your hips back and low. Inhale, mountain pose is your release. Exhale, back bend, cactus your arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Repeating that on the other side. Now you know where we're going. Find your standing L. We've been here before. Transitioning mindfully and gracefully into one leg Tadasana. Preparing for our big toe series. Left hand comes to left hip. Find your peace fingers and grasp your right big toe. I don't think I mentioned this on the other side, but layer one right here where I am right now is a great place to stay if you're working on stability and engagement of your standing leg. Lift your right shoulder up and back. If your standing leg is strong and steady, extend your right heel forward. Lower your right heel in line with your hip. For the final expression, extend your right heel out to the right. Your left arm reaches and gaze left. Back to center, one leg Tadasana. Kick your right heel into your glute. Grab for the inner arch of your right foot. Your left palm faces forward. Squeeze your knees and your inner thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, dancer's pose with ease. Drive your right hamstring up towards the ceiling. Press and kick your right foot into your right hand. Your left arm in line with your left shoulder. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Moving into our tricky eagle transition. Wrap your left leg over, or your right leg rather, over your left leg, and your right arm under your left arm. Squeeze your joints. You're squeezing at your elbows and your inner thighs and your knees. Draw your knees in line with your elbows here. Sit your hips back and low. Draw your elbows towards your sternum. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, cactus your arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Such a nice release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Chin tucks into your chest. Press your hips into your heels. Slowly release your glutes onto your mat, where we will be for the rest of class. You made it. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open wide for butterfly pose. Round down, fold forward, release here. Option to crawl your fingertips forward. Slowly bring your palms up to meet your ankles. Extend your legs in front of you. Lift your arms overhead and fold forward for a seated forward fold, grabbing for wherever is accessible here. Always that option to use your block to deepen the posture. Scoot your hips forward. Go ahead and lie down on your back. Bring your knees into your heart center. Give yourself a squeeze. Find your happy baby pose here. Grab for the inner arches of your feet. Press your hips down into the mat. Bring your knees back to heart center, and we'll find eagle legs once more. Wrap your right leg over your left leg and bring your arms out to either a T or cactus your arms, and allow your knees to fall towards the left and gaze right. Inhale back to center. Switch out your legs, left leg over right, and allow your knees to drop towards the right, gazing left. Inhale back to center, give yourself a squeeze. And slowly rock and roll up to a seat. Easy seated position, Sukhasana. All right, so I hope you feel the burn through your legs. That was so much balance work there, so much focus and mindfulness, and not only were we getting all of the amazing benefits of balancing, which again really helps calm the mind, helps us be present, but we were also seriously sculpting our muscles. So thanks for visiting my channel, yogis. This is Yoga Strong, where form meets fitness. This was your balanced body, balanced mind flow. And for more content like this, visit yogastrongbyKendall.com. We'll see you here next time.